Welcome to today's People to People. I'm Jewel Hillary in for Micah Mater. Let's go ahead and get started. Imagine you've written a kid's Christmas book and then this happens. What a big surprise. Last week, former President Barack Obama surprised a group of preschool students at Parkside Academy on the city's south side. The real surprise, though, came for author Derrick Barnes. That's his book, Santa's Gotta Go in the Former President's Hands. Derrick joins us now. Hi, welcome, Derrick. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you so much for joining us on People to People. Now, I mean, to see the former President Barack Obama with your book reading to a group of students in Chicago, how did that make you feel?
You know, I got the news from my agent, and I got home, and my wife was going berserk. I was pretty cool about it. You know, I've been in this business for going on 20 years.
Okay.
And I remember when I was struggling, I would try to get my books in the hands of famous people so they can read them and share them to people, but that would never happen. My career took off in 2017 with my 9th book, so there are no overnight success stories for all you artists out there. And I've had my book read by so many famous people that I had nothing to do with, and which just reminds me to just stay focused, stay focused on the grind, stay focused on your work, and everything else will work itself out, and hopefully it will get into the hands of the 44th president of the United States. So I'm extremely grateful, you know, to him, and he did a good job. He didn't hack my work. He didn't hack my work. So, you know, shout out to him.
Okay, yeah, that's so cool. So did you actually find out on the same day, or was it a few days? You know, what was the speed in terms of how the message got to you, in terms of when you found out?
Yeah, it was the same day. It was later on in the evening, you know, and again, he could have chose any book, but it was my book that got into his hands. So again, it's, you know, I just feel like most of the time, all these kind of occurrences are just divine. If you just focus on what you are supposed to be focused on, these kind of things will happen.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the book, Santa's Got to Go, and then some of your other work.
Santa's Gotta Go is my 19th book. It is it came about. It's probably my funniest book. Most of if any of your viewers are familiar with any of my work, Crown and Ode to the Fresh Cut, I Am Every Good Thing, The King and Queen of Kindergarten. This is probably my funniest book, and it came from a conversation I had with one of my sons, Silas. We have 4 amazing sons, but Silas is 17 now. But when he was 10. He was the only son that feigned to believe in Santa Claus. So he thought it would be cool if Santa came to our house, hung out, played video games, and had dinner with us. And the first thing that popped in my mind was, what if Santa's a horrible house guest, you know? And so I began to write this story, and I visualized a real life Santa. I wanted to humanize him. I wanted him to be a cool Black Santa.
Yeah.
Somebody with tattoos, like kind of Santa, like your uncle that probably drives a Cadillac or maybe drives a Cutlass, you know.
So he didn't have a sleigh. He didn't have a sleigh.
Yeah. So I had a lot of fun, you know, writing this book. And shout out to the amazing illustrator, Courtney Levette. She comes from the animation world. I think this is one of her first few books, so she did a beautiful job.
Awesome. And for folks who are interested in getting their hands on Santa's Got to Go and, you know, any of your other work, where can they find you and check out your stuff?
Well, I'm most active on Instagram, author Derrick D. Barnes. Go to my website, derrickdbarnes.com. But, you know, you can get any of my books, anywhere books are sold, any of the major retailers, but I always suggest going to a Black-owned, family-owned, woman-owned bookstore in your community. So, you know, pick up a copy of Santa's Gotta Go. You still got time. You know, Christmas will be here pretty soon. So
just around the corner. All right.
That's right.
Well, Derrick, it was a pleasure talking to you this morning. Thank you so much for joining us on People to People. Congratulations on your success. Like you said, it didn't happen overnight. It's been a grind and, you know, a labor of love. And to get to see President Barack Obama read your book to students, what an amazing honor. So again, congratulations, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.